Guys, it's 39 degrees. September 12th. I am so excited right now. You have no idea. This is my jam.
You ready to roll?
You look like an alien.
Thanks.
That was excellent. Biscuits and gravy with deer sausage from last year. Unfortunately, I didn't refill the fridge or the freezer this morning. You made a picture for me? Let me see. Whoa. I like it. I always like your pictures. They're the best.
Yeah. So I'm going to talk about this thing.
Okay, what is it?
Put the camera down.
Jumped a deer right behind the stand. I was halfway up the ladder and I didn't see it, but it spooked behind. It didn't go far. I don't think it really knew what was going on. I wasn't being loud. It's a south wind, so I'm hoping that the deer will come down this side of me because the wind is blowing up the trail that way. So usually they do. The trail that they travel right below me. That's where the deer was coming this morning, and the wind swirled on us and smelled us. But South Hill smells are convincing in here, I'll tell you what. Chucking stuff out of trees. I am gonna sit tight and be quiet, and hopefully even just a doe will come out. I'm not picky. I've got 3 doe tags and a buck tag. So I just got back in the truck. That was a pretty wild hunt. I really couldn't get any of the deer on film. They were just all over the place. It was windy, my wind was swirling. None of them ever blew, but I think they were just skittish. I had a doe and 2 yearlings come in. I'm pretty sure at least it was thick, but they came to like 40 yards, right up to the edge of the opening. And I think the wind swirled because a couple of them ran, but then they came back, but then they walked around, and then they went down away from me. And I could see a doe and a lamb coming up from where they ran down. And they worked their way about 40 yards past me through some thick brush, and then on the way out, I jumped the doe and 2 yearlings that came by first. So, and it looked like in that first group, it actually looked like there might have been 4. I couldn't tell. I actually thought I saw a spike horn, but it honestly was hard to tell. So I know I saw a doe and 2 yearlings, and then a doe and a lamb. So, and then when I got to my stand, I spooked one right behind my stands. I mean, it only took like 2 or 3 jumps and didn't freak out really. But so it's good. They're in there. I know that my stand isn't in a perfect spot. I actually moved it because it wasn't in a great spot. So I moved it to this spot, and I think I can kill a deer out of this spot, but I just don't think it's ideal. So I might reevaluate and move it at some point. So we'll see. It was a good first day. I can't complain. I mean, a lot of times you don't see deer. So to be around deer this morning and then to have that many deer around me tonight was a good feeling, knowing I'm in the right spot, the right area. So good first day.